What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the WDW3 for Thursday. I'm Walt from Mouse Talk, and with today's video, we're going to kind of take a different path than what we've been doing the first few weeks. We're going to kind of talk about something a little bit different. The first few weeks, we've talked about the must-dos, the bests, the favorites, things like that. But with this video, this week, we're going to talk about 3 overrated rides at Walt Disney World. Now, again, these are overrated to me, and I'm going to preface what I mean by overrated. It's not that I don't think the rides are good. To me, these are rides that have notoriously long wait times and lines. To me, I don't think they're necessarily worth the amount of time you have to wait to ride them. And that's kind of where I'm going with this. So I have 3, and it really wasn't hard for me to pick these 3. I kind of got them pretty quickly. So I want to get right into them. But before we do that, of course, we go back to last week. And last week we talked about on the show, just like we always do, we talked about 3 must-do character dining experiences. And as usual, I always love to hear from you guys. Had a few comments out there, a few people that always leave comments, and we definitely appreciate the comments that they leave. First one, of course, is Krista Zielinski, who always leaves comments. Thank you, Krista. One of her favorites was Crystal Palace. She really thought Crystal Palace was a great one, thought the character interaction was great there, and really, really did enjoy it. But she didn't have the best experience at Cinderella's Royal Table, but the food was good. Kind of sorry to hear that. Maybe if you do it again, Krista, maybe down the road it'll be a better experience. Hopefully that'll get better for you, but I'm glad you liked Crystal Palace, and that is a good one. Also, Phantom Gazer, who's also commented in the past, she said that she's only done a couple. They were Chef Mickey's and Akershus. Both of them had their pros and cons, but she enjoyed both of them. She also said that the next time she goes, she's going to plan on trying Tusker House Garden Grill and 1900 Park Fair. And those are some good ones to pick, so I think she's definitely going to be happy with those picks. Thank you both for your comments. We do appreciate it. Hopefully down the road we'll get even more comments. We'd love to hear from more people. But with that, let's get into this week's video. We're doing the 3 overrated rides at Walt Disney World. My overrated, these are the ones I think are not quite worth the standby time that you got to wait to ride them. Let's start with number 3. But number 3, it's over in Magic Kingdom. It has a notorious wait time of at least 60 to 70 minutes every single time. During the holiday seasons and during the busy times, it's even longer than that. And it's over in New Fantasyland, and that's Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. I love Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. I think it's a great ride. I love the inside. I think the part where you're in the mine, Seven Dwarfs are singing is fantastic. But the ride itself is so short. Fast as you get on it, within 5 minutes, it feels like you're off the ride. And that's the only downside to it. You wait in line in these standby queues, and the standby queue is fine. It's interactive, and it gives you something to do. But you can wait in this line for 70, 80 minutes, if not longer, during the busy times. And the ride itself just is not that long. It's not that it's not immersive. It's not that it's not entertaining. It is. I can't justify waiting in a line for 75, 80 minutes for a ride that in less than 6 minutes I'm going to be off of it. I just wish it was a little bit longer, just a little bit more of a track and just a little bit longer. Just another half minute or minute on the ride would have been really, really nice. It just feels like it's just too fast. This is one for me. When we do it, we genuinely get a fast pass, and we have to. That's my number 3. Number 3, again, is Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. And I know that everybody's going to be like, what? I can't believe that. But it's all about bang for your buck. When I think about these rides, how long am I waiting and what am I getting when I finally get there to kind of be my payoff for the long wait? Okay, so that's kind of where I'm going with this. So that's number 3. Number 2, this is another one that has notorious wait times of 55 minutes or longer every single time, and it'll be even longer than that during the really busy times. It's in Magic Kingdom, and it's in Fantasyland, not New Fantasyland, and that's Peter Pan's Flight. I love Peter Pan's Flight. Don't get me wrong. It's so unique. It does something that none of the other rides do in Fantasyland or Magic Kingdom. It gives you a dark ride where you're in the air flying through the air. Love that part of it. I think it's fantastic. But for me, the amount of time that you have to wait again in line is always, even on times when it's really not that busy, you're waiting 55 to 60 minutes for this ride. If I don't get a fast pass, I'm probably not going to do it. Yes, they have the new queue. It helps. It's very interactive. It's a lot of fun. But man, if the wait time is anywhere near 60 minutes or more, I'm not doing it unless I have a fast pass. And I know everybody's probably thinking I'm a prude. And I'm not. For me, as I get older, I have less patience to wait in these lines. And And as fun as the ride is, it's an older ride. It is a classic, but for as good as it is, I really just wish the lines weren't as long. I guess part of it is because it is very, very popular, and that's great, but I have to have a fast pass for this to do it. There's certain rides that I will do no matter what, even if I have to wait in line, but this is another one that just for me, I have to have a fast pass. Otherwise, I'm probably not going to do it. I just can't justify waiting in that line that long for something that is pretty darn quick. And it's not even that it's quick. This one, I think, is even longer. It feels longer to me than it does on Mine Train. But I don't know. It's just something about it. It's just so long waiting in those lines that when you get up there, it just feels like, boom, it's over that fast. So that's my number 2. Number 2, Peter Pan's Flight. And remember, folks, this is my opinion. It's not that I don't love these rides. I just don't love waiting in these lines. My number 1. This is number 1. To me, I've considered this ride to be one of the most overrated rides for years. And I still to this day do not understand the infatuation or the affinity that folks have with this ride. It's funny, but all 3 of these rides are in Magic Kingdom. But my number 1 most overrated ride in Walt Disney World is the Tomorrowland Speedway. I don't understand it. This ride is, again, one of these rides that is notorious for having extremely long lines. Very seldom do you see it under 35 to 45 minutes. The smell from the gas, the vapors from the cars coming out is probably not conducive to your health. The lines you have to wait in, the gas pedal can sometimes be hard to push down. The steering is hard to do. The cars are old. The ride is dated. And yet this ride consistently has a long line. I just don't get it. I'm not a very big fan of the ride. Don't understand the appeal to it. But again, it's a classic. It's been there a very long time, and I understand that. And some folks love the classics no matter what. They just, they have nostalgia, or they have tradition for it, and I respect that and I understand it, but it's overrated to me, and I say overrated because it's extremely popular. People love this ride. It always has long lines. I'm sorry, I just don't get it. I don't understand the appeal to it. I think it's dated. I think it smells. It's almost like work in riding this ride. Was kind of hoping when they said they were going to have the Tron roller coaster, I was really hoping it was going to replace it. I think that area is such a huge area, could make for something massive in that area. Could really be well used in a different way. But there you go. That's it. That's my number 1. That's my number 1 overrated ride in Walt Disney World. And it is funny, but all 3 of these rides come at Magic Kingdom. And I think part of it is because Magic Kingdom is so busy that might be why these lines are so long. I mean, if you were to take Tomorrowland Speedway and put it over at Animal Kingdom, not that it fits over there, but if you were, maybe it wouldn't be as long of a line. Or if you took Peter Pan's Flight and put it over at Hollywood Studios, maybe it's not as long of a line. Who knows? But for me, these are my 3. These are the 3 that if I don't get fast passes, I'm probably not going to ride them. I'm not going to wait in those long lines. But there you go. That's my 3. That's the 3 that I think are overrated. Tell me what you think. Do you agree with my list? Do you think these are the right ones? Do you have a different list? What are your 3? What are the 3 rides that are overrated to you that maybe you're probably not going to wait in line for, or probably not going to waste a fast pass for? Or tell me why you think I'm wrong. Why do you think these rides are worth the wait? Let me know in the comments below. Would love to hear from you guys. So please, in the comments below, would love to hear from a lot of different people. Really appreciate those that do comment, but would love to hear from some new folks and get some new perspective. And also, if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. If you just kind of hover over the little mouse talk icon down in the bottom right-hand corner, you'll be able to subscribe right there. We're trying to get to 1,000, but we'd like to get to 700 first. And we're getting there. We're inching along, so I appreciate it and very much thank all those who have subscribed. Also, if you did like this video or any of our other ones, please like the video, give us a thumbs up, and share for us. We'd love for you guys to kind of spread the word of our Mouse Talk videos. But there you go. That's it for this week's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed bringing it to you guys. And with that, we will see you again next week. And until then, take care of yourselves and each other, and we'll talk to you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.